A Song of Ice and Fire has many tragic characters, such as Robb Stark, Elia Martell, and even Theon Greyjoy. But I think one of the most, if not the most tragic character in A Song of Ice and Fire, is the character of Jeyne Poole. Jeyne Poole makes one appearance in the pilot of the show, Game of Thrones, but the core and the importance of her character have been completely erased from the show. Jeyne Poole was born in Winterfell as the daughter of the steward of the castle. She befriends Sansa Stark as a child and grew close to her, so much so that she traveled with Sansa to King's Landing when Lord Eddard Stark accepted his role as Hand of the King. She was there, with Sansa, during the Hand's tourney, developing a crush on the Lightning Lord, Beric Dondarrion, even declaring that she would marry him one day. Blessed with good looks and good luck, Jeyne must have thought herself the luckiest girl in the world. But things darken over time as she sees the mountain that rides, Butcher Sir Hugh of the Vale in front of her eyes. The whole world seems to change around her, as the people become less friendly, and violence in the streets began. Jeyne survives the massacre of Eddard Stark's household in King's Landing. With her father dead, she only has Sansa. The girls cradle each other in the same bed for comfort. Later, even she is taken by Cersei Lannister, and the whimpering girl is given over to Lord Peter Baelish, who says he will find a place for her. That was all we knew, though later we find that Littlefinger had taken Jeyne and had forced her into sexual slavery, where she is forced to do horrendous acts. And after the Red Wedding and death of Robb Stark, Tywin makes an arrangement with Roose Bolton to take Jeyne Poole, disguising her as Arya Stark, and marry her off to Razmie Snow as a political maneuver to solidify Bolton's rule in the north. Jeyne hears rumors of her future husband, but nothing could have prepared her for the real ordeal. When she comes to Winterfell again, she finds the castle in ruin. What had been her home, a place of laughter, joy, family, and friends, had been turned into her prison. Ramsay whips and beats her, forces her to perform sexual acts on his dogs, and when the wedding night comes around, Theon, the Greyjoy ward she remembers from her childhood, is forced to service her. Currently, she is with Stannis Baratheon, after fleeing Winterfell with Theon Greyjoy, and Stannis, thinking that she is indeed Arya, sends her to the Wall to reunite with her brother Jon Snow. Though the information of the Lord Commander's death at the hands of his sworn brothers has yet to reach him,